I beat Bright Smile with only a little bit of manipulating the laws of time.
Soleil.
Is that how it's pronounced? Soleil? When I was playing Fates in the past, like before I was even a content creator, did I just have the game really quiet? Did I? Because my brain does not remember Laszlo ever saying Soleil like that. Like, you what now? I wish I had a button to just, like, replay it. Something. I still kind of want to say Soleil, but, Soleil. Mace.
Woohoo!
Thanks, Father. And thanks to all your friends. So happy that you came. I'm happy that you're alive. This was no piece of cake. If I may. Use someone like her, fighting with a smile on her face. We're always on such a grim march. Should put some pep in our step. Aren't I smiley enough?
Yay!
Hey, I'd love to come. You have to let me, Father. You have to. Well,
Once more?
once more, Laszlo? Couldn't hear you through your frown. Alright. I could use some extra support on the smiley front. Who's this?
Thank you.
Thank you, Soleil. Our town would have been a pile of rocks if you hadn't helped. Oh, I still get a reward, maybe, I guess, but I would have gotten a better reward if I didn't sacrifice all those guys for the sake of recruiting her, but not really just raging over the map over and over again if I actually tried to save them. Here, something to remember us by.
Oh.
I feel like if I was taking this game with zero grinding and no DLC maps, anything like that, it would just be out of the question for this map if I tried to save everybody. Because even trying to save everybody with my current setup and highly leveled units, I don't think I could see it happening. Like, that's not me. Oh, goodness. Blushing. Pink as a rose, Soleil.
Wow.
Wow.
Cute.
You,
Hi.
hi! Again. Oh, that voice bit actually went on for a little bit. Did I say hi? Sorry, blanked out there. Just too pretty for words. I guess those are words about you being pretty. I am?
Let's go stargazing.
Shall we? Do you want to? Just the two of us?
Yes.
Yes, I'd love to. Oh, really?
Whoa.
You and me beneath the stars. I can't wait. Laszlo, daughter just asked that girl out to gaze at the stars?
Why, yes.
Ah, yes, she's got good taste. Women as well as men. Got a problem with that?
No.
Oh, of course not.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, she said yes, Father. See, I always told you. Be honest with women. It's not a game. Just wear your heart on your sleeve. On both your sleeves. Soleil. I guess I can look forward to more of these dating tips, eh? I don't imagine we'll have much time for these little father-daughter chats. Yeah, you gotta love how Laszlo's all about picking up women, and his daughter does it so much better than he does. You can always rely on me.
It's true.
But at war, always have time for you, Soleil. Maybe I'll switch over to saying it Soleil. I don't know. Maybe we should put it to a vote. Breath of fresh air. Someone like you wind up with such a great daughter. You mean me? Yes, I suppose I am fortunate to have such a delight as Soleil in my life. Sweet, I'm vulnerary. I'm so glad that Santa delivered that for me for Christmas this year. Sick. Well, another child recruited. Sweet, that's not the button to switch over to this layout. And so Leela's French for son, so Soleil, huh? Yeah, I never knew this. I never knew it from previous times I've played this. We have a decent few conversations to... Whoa, have it a hot second here after we talk with Perry. Why you have Laszlo's blade? Is there something I should know here? Oh, speaking of, blades. Give me... Let's trade. You can have the Azure Indigo. That's probably gonna be the most fitting thing here, I think, right? Also... Give me that. Sweet. Get this bronze dagger crap out of here. I don't want it anymore. Yeah, optional content is also a uniquely gaming thing. Yeah, that is true as well. For example, well, sort of. Not uniquely gaming. Just not really seen all that much in other formats. For example, side quests are how a lot of JRPGs have optional character interactions. Close example, and another format you can think is director's cuts in films. Yeah, there's things like director's cuts. There's things like bonus scenes when you... Who buys DVDs anymore? When you buy a DVD and put it in and get to see the content there. Or in something like a choose your own adventure story. You could just go through like chapter to chapter choosing your own adventure and just never pick it up again after that point and see the chapters that you missed. But if you take the time to go back, here's like some content that you missed and some other ways that the routes can branch that you wouldn't have experienced otherwise. So there are other medias where that is the case. In my initial video essay on games as art that I submitted for my university assignment here, one of the lines that I had was that in the narrative as art chapter is that video games are unique in that they are the only format where the player is one of the characters in the story. And I think that was in part of the video that you just saw there as well, where since that was one of the earlier versions, like, let's see here. I'm fairly certain that's a thing that I say here.
Other media as well, and the nature by which it draws audience emotion.
I think it's right after this.
Narrative in a video game is inherently different from other forms of storytelling, as it is the only form by which the player is one of the characters, outside of the argument that could be made for media such as choose your own adventure stories.
So I do mention choose your own adventure stories as a potential other thing. And I still got 100% on this assignment, but my professor left a comment on my submission saying, like, you should be careful using words like only, because there are some other forms of storytelling where the player/audience member is an active part of the story. For example, interactive theater. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm really glad I didn't get docked any marks for that. But yeah, in the earlier versions here, I used the word only, where it's like video games are the only format where the player is an active part of the story in shaping it. But the professor made sure to tell me, be careful, can't just use words like only willy-nilly. So in the version that's going up in a couple days, I no longer use the word only. I say that it is, I think, the only significant one, or it's like, it's one of, I think I say it's one of the only formats, and it's the only format that I would argue is mainstream, where the player plays an active part. And I include examples on the screen of, here's examples of storytelling formats where the player/audience member is an active part, and it was video games, choose your own adventure stories, and interactive theater. I tried to look up lists of what are all the different interactive storytelling types, and I got like no relevant results. I could not get any more examples. If anyone has any more examples tonight, I can shoehorn it into my annotation before I render it tonight. If anyone has any other examples of interactive storytelling. So, I didn't make it like the definitive list of all the interactive storytelling types. I just was like, some examples of interactive storytelling types. I'm sure there's some other ones, but I just don't know what they are. Is the case. And I really couldn't find any hints online towards the end. You better eat fast. No. But yeah, sure you didn't think of that. It's funny because you also had the choice of games in mind while watching your video essay, which are basically choose your own adventure books in video game format. Yeah, something like Telltale's The Walking Dead being a good example of that. All right, what are some conversations that we're gonna have here? So, should I just start saying it as Soleil? Is that what I should say? Should I say Soleil? Should I say Soleil? Tabletop RPGs are a form of interactive storytelling, but maybe that falls under the gaming umbrella, even if it's not video games. Yeah, maybe I should say some, tabletop gaming, i.e. Dungeons and Dragons, is maybe something that I can add. Start a notepad here, because I'm gonna forget later. Tabletop games, i.e. D&D. I can add that to the list. Before the final version that I render tonight. Assuming it's the final version. Hopefully when I proof watch it tomorrow, there's no more mistakes that are left in the video, but we'll see. Alright, let's see here. Maybe I'll try starting to say Soleil and see if I get used to it. Maybe. Hi, Mom. What are you getting up to today? Sharpening some blades? Oh, Soleil. Yeah, that sounds so weird. I'm not used to it. I have to keep each sword quite sharp. Otherwise, they're no good in battle. Oh, that's so interesting. What do you want? Stop staring at me. Shh, be quiet. I need to take in this moment so I can remember it forever. A perfect mother, standing with a blade glimmering brightly in the sun. Her hair swaying gently in the breeze while she takes a stone to the iron. This is just too adorable. Easy way to remember it is Cirque du Soleil. I don't worry about remembering it. I just worry about it sounding weird when I've imagined her name as Soleil since like 2015 or 2016. I think it came out. No. Did this come out? This did not come out in 2016. I know that came out in Japan earlier. But for a hot second, I thought it was Japan 2015 and then the West 2016. But this came out at least a couple years here before the Switch came out. Because I do not remember this coming out and then, like, right around the corner, the Switch coming out in, like, 2017. So did this come out in 2014 in the West? Because I was like, I should say that I've thought about Her Name is Soleil since the Japanese version came out. It is 2016. Fire Emblem Fates release date. June 25th, 2015. Yeah, but that was, yeah, Japan. Yeah, it was 2016 North America. So there was only a gap of like a year between this game coming out in the West and the Nintendo Switch coming out. A year and 1 month. That does not feel right to my memory. Maybe it's just because I dumped so much time into this game that it felt longer than a year. That's maybe all that's going on. Or maybe there's also Fire Emblem Echoes, though. Fire Emblem Echoes. When did that come out? April 20th, 2017. Yeah, so that was after the Nintendo Switch came out, because the Nintendo Switch came out March 3rd, 2017. I have that memorized because it was a day before my birthday. I remember camping out in front there, so I have the date right in my mind. So, yeah, Fire Emblem Echoes was one of the things that came out after the Switch, so it was just in that weird way. My memories would have told me that Echoes came out before the Switch as well. Man, time's weird. What a cute scene. What are you talking about? Shouldn't tease people. I never tease you, Mom. Seriously. Why so humble about everything? Never knew how much elegance and grace was required for maintaining weapons. Can't handle it. Everything is so crazy adorable with you. We have to run into town and grab some tea together. Need to know how you became such a world-class cutie. Wow. I know that this is just the kind of conversations where it's gonna be the exact same no matter the mother, but this feels so odd with Baruka, like the silent assassin. I don't have time for that. Now, you'll have to excuse me. Hey, Mom, please don't go. Well. La la la. Hey, what you doing? Getting in a little dance practice? Yep. What about you? I just got back from the village. Today I had tea with about 5 girls. Oh, that many, eh? It's amazing. Suddenly I feel an incredible sense of defeat in terms of my own tea count. Don't worry about it. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. And like you, I'm an awful dancer. I have literally 0 rhythm. But hey, I can chat up cuties like no one's business. You, on the other hand, sure know how to rub salt in a wound. Well, I suppose there are worse things than losing out to my adorable daughter. Ah, you're the best overly doting parent in the world. Hey now, you're an all-star. I'm not overly doting at all. I called you adorable because I honestly think you're adorable. Sure, right. You're quick with the compliments, aren't you? Is that how you got Mom to fall for you? Oh, also, how exactly did you propose to her? Was it romantic? Soleil, don't you think that's a little personal? Jeez, no need to be shy. It'll be more embarrassing for me to hear about it. The answer will embarrass you, then why did you ask? Because I'm so happy right now, and it's probably a cute story. Honestly, it's just so great being able to talk to you about anything like this. We have so much lost time to make up for now that I'm out of the stupid deep realms. Oh, Soleil. So sorry you had to grow up there. I know how lonely you were. Don't worry about it. That's all in the past now. Just so happy we're finally together. Nothing will ever tear us apart. Really are the best daughter a father could ask for. And the most adorable. Ah, I have an idea. Let's go out for tea so we can keep chatting. What do you say? Sorry, but I've had enough tea to last a lifetime. Just kidding. Sounds amazing. So many things I want to ask you. Oh, like about how you look so cool during battle. What's your secret? Now that we're together, I have to be a great fighter so I can protect you. And I might as well look cool while I'm at it, just like you. So you want to improve your battle skill, do you? I don't know. Honestly, I'd rather not put you in any dangerous situations. Saying, waiting around without doing anything to help is absolutely out of the question. You should understand my position more than anybody, shouldn't you? Alright. I suppose you have a point. But first, we'll start with some relaxing tea. We have a deal. Here. Yay, this is going to be awesome! But yeah, game don't remind you of the hyperbolic baby chamber. Yeah, a very weird aspect of Fire Emblem Fates for sure. Whoa. Tap, tap, tap come the demon's footfalls. Steadily she advances, inexorably near with every breath. My last chance to flee has fled. The demon comes to take me. There you are. I'm not gonna do the scream. Why are you hiding? I've been looking high and low for you. Come on, let's go get some tea. Show you my favorite cafe. It's a perfect place to sit and talk for hours. Just you and me. Soleil, why must you always chase me around? Isn't it obvious? Because I'm interested in you. You and me were destined to be together. Once you finally realize it, it'll be a partnership for the ages. Just leave me be. I'm not letting you go that easy, my cute little butterfly. What? Relax already. We have so much to talk about that I can't wait to get started. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Oh, what the heck is this support? And Kyle is continuing to build a bond with his daughter here. Hello, Midori. Where are you off to all by yourself? Oh, hi, Father. I was just wandering to grab a few herbs from the forest. We have supports with all 3 of the awakening kiddos of this playthrough. Ah, I see. How about we go together? You want to go with me? Really? Okay. So happy. Dory, what's wrong? Nothing. On second thought, I think I'll go and gather herbs by myself. Why? Thought you wanted me to go. It's where I always go to pick herbs. You don't need to worry about me. Dory, don't understand. I don't want to distract you. I'll be fine by myself. Aren't you telling me? It's just, I don't want to be selfish and get in the way of your work. Dory, you're not. Please, don't say that. So nice to be able to see you. I don't want to take up all of your time. I don't want you to hate me. But, Dory, you could never hate me. Hey, I'm going to head out. Good luck with work. Okay, Father? Dory, come back. Alright. Well, we now have 3 kiddos recruited. Do I have any other iron things that I want to forge for now? Votive candle. I don't know, sure, grab it, I guess. And then I can take this there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that Kyle already has lots of his own. I have no doubt. Is Perry? Wow. Maxed out stat. Holy crap. My goodness. Alright, well. I don't know what kid is next. Done with getting Soleil now. Soleil, whatever the heck. Apparently my print is at 96% right now. Where are we going after next? I wonder. Who would be advantageous to go after next? I'm thinking maybe I should be doing more of the Conquest exclusive ones first because they'll be harder here. There's Nina. There. Was this one super brutally difficult? I don't remember. I don't remember how difficult that one was. You must ask, what is that cylinder for? The thing being printed? The pot for my apple sprouts. I'm growing apple trees that are getting a little bit big for their starter pots, so they must go into that pot. It's getting pretty late, so the grow light upstairs is probably off. I can bring down some of my apple sprouts that I already have in them here in a hot second, and they can hang out here with me while I play video games. I've done that before. They say that plants grow better when you talk to them and show them affection and stuff. So sometimes I play video games with my plants while streaming here. So I could always do that. That's what I could do. Wonder if the Percy one might be the best. I could build support with Ophelia with that one. Seekbert. That would be a pretty strong. That might be one of my good sword users here. I could just immediately promote you into Malignite. And having a Malignite round, probably not half bad. And I remember this thing being really difficult. Alright, I'm doing this one. Screw it. Paralog 19. Great. Heroism. There. Percy, frustrated that his father, Arthur, doesn't visit often, tricks mercenaries into attacking Arthur after convincing him he's a bandit leader. Oh yeah, this one! Where he's like, I hate you, Dad. And he has the same, and Percy has the same voice actor as Pitt from Kid Icarus Uprising and Smash Bros and all that. Let's go. Paralog 19. Great heroism.